The emotional portion of Faye's present personality was sealed up by his father through some method, and now with the cleared foundation of its personality, in terms, it is like constructing a mock personality on top of... computer terms is right. It is like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS. Why do you assume everyone understands computer terms? That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are under the supervision of id. As long as id does not willingly hand over the memories, there is no way for Faye to know, since he did not even exist before the time id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one which was built upon within the 3 years of living in Mayhem, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. Ellie, you were the one who spent the most time with Faye, so I'd assume you would understand this. Were there not times when he would be psychologically unstable? For example, he will be manically depressive and then have sudden fits of rage. Yes. And his present personality is but only a temporary one? That is not what I am saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It is just that structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of id's, hence placing Faye at a lower hierarchy. That is why, when id is active, Faye has no recollection of it. Then that means he might eventually be overtaken by id? Yes, if it were only id and Faye. But that does not seem to be the case. Id only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower-level personality of Faye has any control over the upper-level personality of id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality. Id calls its existence the coward. In my observation, this coward may be the fundamental personality of Faye. In other words, id's manifestation is not controlled by Faye, but is controlled by that personality known as the coward. Then that means what? At the same time id resents this coward, he also obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this coward is the one insisting in keeping the present Faye in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, Faye's fundamental personality, does not come out. If this one awakens, it will become one with id. In other words, there is a possibility that the complete original personality may be restored. Is that for sure? Probably, but I do not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, id disappeared, and he has been like that since. Basically, as long as nothing happens to Faye that would challenge his existence, Faye can be himself. But his surroundings do not allow them that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful. This just needs to end soon, seriously. That is Laycan. No, the Dark One. Graf's second advent. We must restrain and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur. Cease this at once! May we at least wait for Wiseman to return before we make any resolutions? Although a tactician, why do you place so much importance on him? I have been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice. Well, that is... You must look at the reality, the existence of that power. Hold on. What's this Graf's second advent? The day of the collapse was brought upon by Graf. Graf manipulated Diabolos into destroying this world. And that power within id is far too similar to Graf's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We ought to immediately freeze him in carbonite. Otherwise, expect the worst at any moment. No, but isn't the present Faye the real Faye? If that's the case, then why? But he is still far too dangerous. Think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We can't set him free. Not only that. In the past, there were countless other cities that were destroyed by id. I don't know their intentions, but Graf and Kralian were always involved somehow. And one of those incidents was Elru. It was Dominia's homeland. Solaris' purging of the rebel city of Elru was done through the use of id, to test his capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, all the Solaris units present were wiped out. He's responsible for the Iggs and our... So he was the one who killed my subordinates in the sewers. Still don't think that's right, Rico.
What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be his friends?
It appears everyone else is in agreement. The risks are just too great.
Satan? No, that is terrible.
It's decided then. He will be scheduled for cabin freezing tomorrow. Well, I heard about it from Doc. Id. Who would have ever thought within me lies another me?
But you're the same Faye I've always known. You returned to your old self. Please don't be obsessed with it.
They say I'm the second advent of Graf. The one who destroyed all of this world. It seems Graf used to be a land dweller named Lacan.
They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're just confused by your powers.
Graf called me the one who would destroy God. In a way, I can understand what he means now. Though my id power isn't good enough, if it has the same quality as Graf's,
Let's escape. If Graf or the war brings out id, let's go to a place where no wars exist.
If you did that, you'd be...
That's alright. I don't have a place to go back either.
Thanks, Ellie, but no. Even if I left the battlefield, there's no guarantee that it'll never appear again. Besides, I tried to kill you. You're still okay with that?
Then you could have killed me if you really wanted to, right? The other you, Mid's power, is nothing like that. But you still didn't want to go through with it. You knew when it was enough. Isn't that because your will was in effect? If you're to be controlled by id and all those around you because you're enemies, I'd still be by your side. Because I know it's lonely to be by yourself. I'll open it now. Let's go, Faye.
Ellie. I thought it was about time for you to come.
It's no use trying to stop me. Even if it is you. If you get in my way, I have no choice but to...
That is no way for a lady to speak. I just came here to see you off.
Huh?
I refilled Weltal. We are ready to go any time.
Satan.
But, Ellie, you cannot use your gear while it is under repairs.
What? Then what am I?
You know that Omni gear? What if you borrow it?
No way. I can't take Shabbat's property without permission.
Ellie is the only appropriate person for the gear. Nobody else can operate it.
No. Never. I won't ride it ever.
Ellie, what's wrong?
I'm so scared. That's why. I'll never want to do it.
This is a problem. How about if I ride with you?
Everyone?
Sorry, Faye.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, Thanks, everyone. Now, I know you hate to leave, but we should get going before dawn. I did some work on the radar, so it should work fine. They have left.
They... Where?
They went far away.
Go.
I swear we're almost done with this disc. Kane, making a ridiculous setup with Hyuga. He certainly has his deficiencies compared to our digitized existence, which permits us to use a higher level of logical thinking. He is restricted by his human form. Regardless, with just one machine, he annihilated Etranonk. His powers must not be underestimated. We are already short of time. The key. Use the key.
Even you are beginning to feel the pressure.
Krelian, what is Kane's situation?
The usual life extension treatment. He'll hold out for a little longer.
Does that mean we may not make it in time?
I wouldn't know. You spoke of using the key. Can you be sure he can be eliminated?
That we do not know. You know who he is. If he is the contact, there is a possibility he may not transmigrate. It's an organism composed of multiple generations. It's a matter of probability. That does not mean we can just remain idle. Yes, at this rate we are bound to make the same mistake, but we can't fail a second time.
Well, don't worry. I've sent Ramses to deal with him.
What can a failure like him do? He couldn't even defend Etranonk. What can you expect from trash like him?
Even if he has the Anima Relic?
The relic?
The relic we recovered before has been aligned with his gear. There shouldn't be any problems now. He should be able to use his full power.
You're going to take the task yourself? Although he transmigrated, wasn't he once one of you? I don't understand you.
I've thrown away all feelings of human emotion. All I need is her.
But isn't that also an emotion?
Of course.
Is that a blunder?
You are irritating. Do you wish to seize your existence?
Fine. We shall leave it at that. Ilheim?
Yes, this is the place. I want you to bring her here. She is an important woman to me.
Don't be ridiculous! Why do I have to listen to you? If you need her, go get her yourself!
You're quite right. But can you say the same thing after looking at this?
This is...
Your gear and the Anima Relic have been aligned. This is the Omni Gear. Now, she's with Faye now.
What?!
I'm using those battles against Faye again and again. I believe it's because of the difference in the performance of the gears. I think you'll be able to use 100% of its abilities. So how about it? However, if you still fail with this, you are truly trash. Ramses, will you go?
Car, are you going? Yes. I must get rid of him with my own hands.
Be careful. I believe in you no matter what others say.
Faye, what a loathsome name. I worked my way up on my own. But he ruined it again. That signal! It's him! I'm not trash. I'm not worthless. Gosh, this really is like a whole freaking hour of cutscenes. This might be 3 videos. What kind of gear is that?
Omni Gear! And according to the readings, it's clearly different from the one Bart's using or the one in Shavat. You think it's the perfect gear?
Perfect gear?
Remember what Satan said? He said that the Omnigears are controlled by mental waves. The power, the potential varies depending on the rate of synchronism. The numbers indicate complete synchronization.
Slow. Too slow.
They're catching up with us.
Your performance is sad. Humph. I knew you'd be there. Ramses? Turn Lieutenant Elheim over to me, Faye. What? Why do we have to turn Ellie over to you? Oh, I get it. It's Krelian's idea, isn't it? I don't think so. You can't expect me to comply. I can take her by force if you wish. But then, don't ever expect to be able to hold her in your arms ever again.
Faye. Don't worry,
I'll protect you. Impressive words. Faye, I intend to take everything away from you. And we have another cutscene battle. This is your final warning. Hand over Lieutenant Elheim now.
I refuse to.
Are you sure you want to refuse me? It'll be too late for you to change your mind later.
Stop your stupid boasting.
Well then, I'll have to show you if I'm boasting or not. So be it. No holding back. And no holds barred. Come on, come on. What poor form. What's wrong, Faye? In the presence of my vendetta, your Weltall is only but an infant. Incredible. This undeniable difference in power. Miang, are you watching this? At this rate, with more and this power, I can defeat him.
Ramses, listen. I surrender. So please stop attacking us this instant. What are you saying? If you do that... It is me he wants. I can't drag you into danger just over me.
Yeah!
Stop attacking! Ramses! If I'm what you want, then just take me.
Yeah. Win! I can win! I am not the worthless one!
Ramses? Can't you hear us? He's lost himself in the overwhelming power of that gear of his. Faye, we'd better run.
It's over for you, Fei Feng Wong! Wow! Yeah! Nyah! I am not the worthless one. Huh? I've even taken out the lieutenant too! Damn, I forgot my orders. Oh well. To hell with Krelian's orders. Are we at the end of the disc yet? Damn. The bleeding. The bleeding won't stop. If things don't change, at this rate, Ellie's not gonna make it. Ellie, hang in there. Ellie, I'll save you. I promise. Ellie. Nice graph there. And we finally made it to the end of the disc. After about an hour, almost an hour of cutscenes. insert disc 2. And with that, that's going to do it for this part. Or these parts, I guess, because I didn't sign off after the last probably 2 at this point. This video is so long. May as well cut it into 3 parts. But yeah, I will see you guys next time with the start of disc 2. See you then.